Hello everyone, it's Ripcord. So a couple days from now is Microsoft / Bethesda's E3 presentation. And I'm really interested in what Microsoft has to show because I know Phil Spencer and Xbox would not pass up an opportunity to have a great E3 show and blow the expectations of every Xbox fan. So here are my Microsoft and Bethesda E3 predictions. Also, if you like these kinds of videos, make sure to leave a like, subscribe down below for more content like this. Alright, on with the video. The delay of Halo Infinite did put a dent in Xbox's lineup last year, but now that it is scheduled to come out for the holiday season, they have the ability to remarket the game, which would be smart because the first trailer didn't really impress many people, but Phil Spencer has assured fans that 343 is very hard at work with the game. But some fans think that the Xbox One version of the game slowed down development and that it will hold back the game's potential, but I'm totally fine with the game being on an Xbox One. I hope their hard work for this game has paid off and we get a good Halo game for once and not a controversial one like Halo 4 or 5. It would make sense if they showed a new cinematic trailer mixed in with some more gameplay to generate some more hype. But comment down below if you're hyped for Halo at E3 because I sure as heck am. Everwild is a brand new IP being developed by Rare, the developer of Sea of Thieves, and was announced back in 2019 with a small teaser trailer and got a cinematic extended trailer at the end of the Xbox events in July of 2020. Rare is known for their kooky art style in games, but this game seems like the type to be laid back and enjoy the experience. I really like those kinds of games, and the artwork makes the game look amazing. It seems like they're trying to form a strong background story for the game to interest all types of gamers and maybe even set stones for a sequel game, but that's a long ways off, so they probably shouldn't worry about it right now. But there's still a lot of mystery surrounding this game. Will it be like Sea of Thieves, or will it be an open world game? There's not much to predict about this game since we haven't seen the game in about a year, and we don't have that much gameplay or really what the game's going to be about, so we could end up seeing some gameplay bits and maybe even an in-depth explanation about the game at E3, which would be very cool. The Perfect Dark games were originally developed by Rare back in the early 2000s, and now it's back, with the Xbox's Initiative Studio making a reboot/sequel to the game that was announced at the Game Awards in 2020. It generated a lot of hype for Xbox and their upcoming lineup of games, and I'm very interested to see what the initiative has planned for the game. I never played a Perfect Dark game before, so I don't know what to expect, but I'm still very interested in what the game has to show. But because of what happened in 2020, the game and development of the game got stalled, and industry insiders say that the earliest the game will come out is late 2021, but I just don't see that likely because all we got is a 2-minute trailer and that's not much to go on. But it does seem like with all the silence that an E3 announcement is inevitable and the 2022 release date is even more likely, but we'll have to wait and see. For the past 2 years, Xbox's Undead Labs has been working on a State of Decay 3, a survival shooter-like game in their State of Decay series. But back in July, we got a trailer that was like 1 minute of just gameplay and story, and I'm not a big survival shooter games lover, and I never played a State of Decay game before, so I don't really have anything to say other than the 2021 release date of the game is highly unlikely because of COVID development delays and because it took 5 years for Undead Labs to finish State of Decay 2 after the release of State of Decay 1. So it's probably not coming out anytime soon, and an E3 announcement is almost definitely not happening. A new Fable game was a dream for most people, but now it is reality, with what many are calling Fable IV. It's being developed by Playground Games, the devs of Forza Horizon series. A teaser trailer was shown off last year and it was great. The franchise is being given a completely fresh start, said Aaron Greenberg, general manager of Xbox Games Marketing at Microsoft. It is said to be an MMO inside the Fable universe, which is very interesting, and it's probably a long ways away considering we don't have a release window or dates. Just don't expect anything at E3. From the same developers of the new Fable game, Forza Horizon is an open-world racing game series, with the latest entry being Forza Horizon 4. and the highly likely to highly rumored Forza Horizon 5 rumored to come out later this year. I could see this happening because of Xbox's exclusives that were announced last year, either early in development or almost done. And it seems like Forza Horizon 5 is a title that's almost done. The big question for the game is, will it be a next-gen exclusive or cross-gen? I have an Xbox One, so I might be a little biased, but I would really like to see the game be cross-gen. But I wouldn't care anyway. It would help the Forza player base because those games always sell good, so it doesn't matter if they're cross-gen or not. But personally, I would like it to be cross-gen. They could just make Forza Horizon 6 be a Series X and S exclusive, and even though Forza Horizon 5 hasn't been announced yet, it could be their little surprise show to show at E3. Over the years, Indiana Jones and video games have sort of separated, with the movies being great and the games being less so great. But that's all about to change with the new Indiana Jones game being announced a few months ago. It will be developed by Bethesda's Machine Games and published by Lucasfilm Games. It will not be an Xbox exclusive because the deal with Lucasfilm and Bethesda happened before the Microsoft and Bethesda acquisition, so the game will stay a third-party game with whatever platforms it releases on. I am a huge Indiana Jones fan, so I can't wait for the game. I would expect a trailer at E3 because the show is a shared presentation between Microsoft and Bethesda, and the new Indiana Jones game is one of the biggest Bethesda games in development. And all we got was a little splash logo kind of trailer a couple months ago, so a gameplay or game explanation trailer would be very cool to see. And finally, the game everyone has been waiting for news on, Starfield. The first new Bethesda IP in 25 years, which is insane. This new RPG space game was given a splash logo trailer in 2018 and has been basically silent ever since. We know very little about this game and when it will be released, but industry insiders like Jeff Grubb have suggested that Starfield at E3 would not Starfield at E3 will be something there, but it won't release this year, and you should expect a late 2022 release date at the least, which is sad that we won't get to play this game this year, but sometime next year. The last thing mentioned is you shouldn't expect to release on PlayStation systems, which people are kind of mad about. Well, that's going to do it for the video. Make sure to subscribe down below because I will be live streaming all E3 presentations except for Ubisoft's because they always like to copyright strike videos with their games and properties in them, so I'll leave that presentation alone. But I will live stream all the other ones, including Microsoft, Nintendo, so stick around for that. I would like to start the live streams about 15 minutes early, so make sure to stay tuned for that. Comment down below about all my predictions here today. Stay happy out there. It's been Ripcord. Peace.